It's game time in Philadelphia as the crowds at Wells Fargo Center look to cheer on the 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to the Celtics in Boston. There's Ball with the three. The Trailblazers pull it in. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around. This close to the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Ball with it. Down low. 4-on-3 break. Fires the three. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. To the inside. Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me he's very pleased with how his team's play has progressed throughout the season. He said guys are finding their roles, and we're doing all the little things that tend to separate out the better teams. I just hope we can keep it going. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Halliburton. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the 76ers with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Outside, Ball. Shoots over Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Here's Capella. Outside for Pippen. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Can't get it to fall. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside ball. Right side Sabonis. Releases. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Pass to Bitadze. 76ers moving the ball around. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Coming up to the floor here, Sixers.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Odom. Odom on the wing. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Sabonis. And at last, they get one to fall.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
In the corner, it's LaVine. The kick out to Crowder. 5 on the clock. Excellent D there from Ball.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Odom with it. Now defended by LaVine. And a wide open look for Halliburton. For the 3. Connects from three-point range. Halliburton's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Portland.
During that breakout 4th season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center. You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And it's Halliburton missing. Here's Wright, and there's the drive. And he banks in the layup.
Jay Crowder gets it. He's applying pressure on the offensive end, and he beats them with the pass.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Wright. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 1.
13. The Trailblazers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Tipped away and stolen by Wright. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Bridges outside. Pass to Carter. Back to Bridges. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Timeout called the 76ers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by one. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip.
When he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass, Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So Bridges will go to the free throw line. LaMelo Ball picks one up. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on, crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here's Halliburton. And Anunoby sends it back. Here's Ball, driving inside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Philadelphia shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Grant outside. Back to Halliburton. From the arc. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Halliburton's got 11 points.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Here's Capella. Carter pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Left side, Halliburton. Stolen by Ball. Over Halliburton. Pass to Pippen. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Bridges with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Takes a three. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
It's stolen by Carter. Inside. Here's Halliburton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead. Capella at the elbow. Carter pulls it in. And the Trailblazers with possession here. Crowder with the steal. Capella, high post. Pass the ball. With 1 on the clock. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
Your 76ers.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Trailblazers leading by 3. Halliburton up top. Bridges outside. Back to Halliburton. Anunoby with it. Halliburton picks him up. Knocked away. Outside ball. Now here's ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the dunk by Grant.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Here's Capella. Here's Crowder. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. From deep. Rebounded by Capella. The 76ers trail by 5. High post, Pippen. Three-pointer, Crowder. And it's Portland with the rebound. Now Halliburton. 16 points for him. Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And it's Capella missing.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And it's Grant in the corner. Outside, Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. Bridges inside the three-point line. And they get it back. And here's Sabonis. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in. Sabonis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
Pass the ball. Screen by Capella. To the middle. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. For 3, Bridges. Offensive rebound. Sabonis with the ball. Here's Thibault. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Back to ball. Good work defensively by Pippen. The 76ers trailed by 7. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
So both teams changing it up here.
Once again, your 76ers, EAC.
Pass to White. Wright looking around. And here's Levine. Here's Bitadze. Outside, Levine. There's the 3. Second shot opportunity. It's right on the wing. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Outside Odom. Basket good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Halliburton for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 19 points.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Right outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Halliburton with it. He's got 19. And again, it's Portland with the three.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit.
26. The Trailblazers, 41.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the 76ers. 15-point game. In the corner, right with it. A three ball. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the shot. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Assist from.
And how about Odom facilitating the shooter there, not holding the ball or forcing his own shot.
High post, Pippen. Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Back to Sabonis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 19. Timeout called the 76ers. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Levine. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
To the paint. A fader. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the three ball is good. Halliburton's got 22.
How about his aggressiveness from three? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And they'll get another chance. A three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Halliburton for 3. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Capella. Here's Bitadze. Back to Capella. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Odom. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Bitadze. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside ball. Clock at 4. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's good on the layup.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now, here is Halliburton. Outside, Jones. From deep three-point range, Portland again missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And so Portland takes this one. But